Remarques of the government of souls. Dear brothers and sisters, and times are running out for needs of speed and aversion to the rampant vanity of wanting to appear and make oneself known. The narrative voice is a synthetic voice, that of Giovanni, perhaps an unpleasant voice, but useful for reading the considerations that will be presented below. On Good Friday, Elena Aiello, mid-20th century, experienced what Jesus experienced during the crucifixion and suffered a lot for this grace. Here, her Black Crusade. There are observations like in her womb, in the heart of Europe. During one of her visions, the Mother of God allegedly gave the nun a prophecy. My heart bleeds from so much suffering in the world. Destruction is approaching and God's punishment is imminent. Soon the world will be besieged by great calamities, bloody revolutions, terrible hurricanes and floods. More terrible, extremely lethal weapons will destroy peoples and nations. Another terrible war will come from east to west. Russia will fight America and devastate Europe. The Rhine will be filled with corpse and blood. Italy, too, will be overthrown by a great revolution, and the Pope will suffer. The Russia will march on all the nations of Europe, especially through Italy, and her flag will fly over the dome of St. Peter Basilica. On the feast of the Immaculate Heart, Our Lady said to the Elena Aiello, evil forces will strike the earth, will all the fury. The wicked will perish according to the implacable severity of divine justice. As I said, there is the midi of the 20th centuries, but times are running out. At the beginning of my exposure, I would like to say about the rules of the universe, the rules according to which reality works, forbid that one can exceed the speed of light. The history of the universe begins, a scientist said, 13 billion years ago, from a state of very high density and temperature that we call the Big Bang. But what physical process could have produced that initial situation? Most cosmologists believe it was a period of accelerating expansion called cosmic inflation. The inflation theory proposes a period of extremely rapid exponential expansion of the universe during its first few moments. unnecessary inflation. Who needs it? Hence, an object moving at the speed of light through space experiences no time, and all or in the other world is frozen in time. So, a real reason why we can't move faster than the speed of light, is that once we're moving entirely through space, there is no more speed to be gained. See now inflation in Poland, in my homeland, and the entire world of today. The process of price growth in the Polish economy, it is measured by the Central Statistical Office and presented in the form of price indices. Inflation is most often understood as average changes in consumer prices of goods and services purchased by an average household. Inflation in Poland, December 2022, amounted to 16% on annual basis. Earlier had been over greater inflation, was 17%. Despite this, there has been such high prices in Polish for 26 years. What are the inflation forecast in Poland and in the world? I do not know. Do we live in a computer simulation? Cosmic inflation. Strange object arriving in our solar system, massive unidentified object detected, alien spacecraft found at the bottom of our ocean, sea, also Baltic Sea. It's also happen near a body of water. Strange, the most of the countless sighting UFOs. Why can't we go faster than the speed of light? Why does time slow down when I move alone in the cosmos? See Fermi paradox? The Ten Commandments are not a package of prohibitions of no, but they are a yes. Benedict XVI once said. Jesus says that his doctrine is not his, but that of the one who sent him. Now in Europe, World Economic Forum annual meeting, over 200 million people face forced migration within their countries by 2050 due to sea level rise, extreme weather events, drought, and water scarcity. Climate migration can destabilize societies and economic, making them vulnerable to other long-term threats. How can we address climate migration and reduce the risks for those displaced by the nature and climate crisis? It's my thinking of today. I think private interest, etc., is first of all. Solutions are given, as I said, World Economic Forum in Davos. is Get Daily Insight from 16 to 20 January 2023. The Global Collaboration Village. The forum is pioneering the first global purpose-driven metaverse platform to enhance more sustained public-private cooperation and spur action to drive impact at scale. However, in my case, only the rosary unties the knots reason, I believe. The knots, I believe, of today. It wasn't the iceberg that was the main reason the Titanic sank, but fire near the engines, which was noticed by boarders even before it set sail. Science claims success again and again. Archaeologists have discovered mummies from 3,500 years ago, let's say. Recently, scientists have discovered new continents in the Earth, oceans east of Australia and in the North Atlantic. But all this drawn out the richness of awakening life of the Great Barrier Reef close to Australia, especially in the month of November each year. I believe it is about choosing to go a different way for us, new path with humility, genuine desire and honest reason. History shows that human behavior has been translated into law. Not so in the family, but in a larger community, see that, which is the state, organization. The other man is not a brother. Yet both the talented and the stupid must exist in the law. And therefore, there can be no law natural for the new humanity, I would say. What's pity? There is no fate out of reason. So, he who rethink the history and evolution of some principles of enlightenment and the conception of nature has a happy future. If we were causal sons, there could be no fundamental laws of nature. Is fate impotent? The wounds I'm talking about are not so much outside the church as inside. Miracle or causality. Decide your happy future. Brazilian reputation will be judged today. Politician didn't have policy. Twitter bird's image sold at auction for $100 today. Che cosa il cristianesimo? Very important question. We can pray in the next future and always, but for us very important to be with the Mother of God and prayer simultaneously. Could these words come true now? For example, prophecy of Elena Aiello, the vision of the Third World War messages is cruel and difficult to imagine. But Mother of God said, my heart will win in the end.